We have Barbara here again today to fit the muslin skirt sloper that I made from the torso sloper. Let's take a look and see how the fit is so that if it needs to be tweaked at all, I can do so before I finalize the pattern and cut the wool for the skirt. I think it's a really good fit. The only thing I don't like is this. We don't need all that. And I think the problem is that we don't need quite as much intake at the top of the dart. I don't mind the width of the skirt because in a wool, the wool is going to take up a little more space than the muslin. So I don't want to make this terribly tight. The wool itself is thick and then we have a lining under it. So what I'm going to do is pop the waistband right here. I'm going to take the dart out about halfway down. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, this was 5/8 at the top. I'm going to make it 1/2 of an inch. So that extra 1/4 of an inch, because it's 1/8 on either side, we'll just ease in because there's really not enough easing there. So I have a feeling I don't have to do anything except make the top of the dart a little tiny bit narrower. Let's see how this works. Yep, see, all this can be just eased in a little bit. I might take a little bit from the side. Yeah, let's try that and see what happens. So can you turn just a fraction? There you go. On the front, I'm going to fold under this area about 1/8 of an inch and repin it. And that 1/8 of an inch comes from this dart being moved over a fraction. And then face the front again if you would. And there, you see that it's really less. You see how this one's really pointy and this one, when I have it in wool, it won't be. It's really going to fit well. Now let's turn to the side just a little bit. Put your side towards the front if you would. That one. Turn that the other way. There you go. And put your arm forward just a little bit. And you can see that the side seam really does fall right down the side. I'm very happy with that. And then now if you could turn so we could see the back. The back is in a good place. I think this is basically the top of the knee. I'll have the slit come to this. And I like this length on her. Now you can turn back around to the front if you would. I love this length on her. It's not quite below the knee, but very close. I'll leave a deep hem in the wool so when we have the final skirt, she can decide where she wants it, if she wants a little longer or shorter. I always give about 3 inches in the hem so we can adjust. I really see no problems with this skirt at all. The waistband is a little bit loose, but again, when we deal with the wool will have 2 layers of the waistband because it's folded, plus the interfacing, plus the seam allowance from the skirt in the waistband. That makes it quite a bit thicker than this ribbon. So I think for this fitting, this is a perfect fitting. We'll go back to the table, finalize the pattern, cut out the wool, put it together, and have Barbara come back one more time. We'll try it on her before we say it's finished. And that's it for